It's the Middle East city that never sleeps. With more and more people immigrating to Israel and buying in Tel Aviv's booming but expensive housing market, hunting for a place to call home can be overwhelming.
I would say the biggest difficulty was finding my place, was finding my community and making that full assimilation to this country.
Finding a home isn't the only hardship. Red tape and language barriers can be enough for some to want to be on the next flight home.
What we're looking to do is, do more workshops about the Aliyah process. What do you need to know as a new immigrant moving to this country? How do you get health insurance? How do you choose what bank you're gonna go to? And then beyond that, what do you do when you go to all these offices to make sure that you're getting everything that you have coming for you in terms of your rights as a new immigrant? And how are you ensuring that you're not missing anything? So what we're looking to do is really create the support system of professionals that can help with that and explain this process.
Gindi describes this new building as a city within a city. For people moving here to Israel, it has everything you need right here at your doorstep. From a gym to a business centre to a child's daycare centre and even a language school.
Gindi's Tower 4, the last of these towers, will be a safe haven for new immigrants. The sense of community making it easy to assimilate and provide a sense of belonging.
There's even an app in multiple languages for the people, for the residents of the towers to be able to communicate with one another. There's a whole board for community where, I know people in the building that, needed to rent out their parking space. They put it on the board for the community, and within that same day, someone already had rented their parking spot. And even it goes beyond that. If someone needs help, if someone needs someone to walk their dog, and they're not home, someone from the building could opt in. Someone who likes dogs, there you go. They can go and just walk your dog, because that's what a community is.
But despite heavy housing prices, these experts are saying that when it comes to investing, now is better than never.
Foreign investors are looking for an investment that would be solid, and it would be a good place to invest for the near future and the far future. Israel and Tel Aviv especially are showing the world how the prices are very, very stable and going up every year because of the high demand. So this would be a safe haven for them to leave their money, to invest, to be able to sell their property whenever they like at a high price, make money and invest again in Israel to make more money.
I believe that now is a very good time to be investing in Israeli real estate. We're seeing that due to a number of factors, prices in certain areas have been slowly creeping up. This is due to a few different variables, such as there being limited supply. The supply has been limited due to the buyers program that was introduced a few years back now, which didn't allow for the private tenders for private developers to go and build more projects. So we are looking at limited supply. Meanwhile, at the same time, we're seeing an increase in demand from overseas buyers. In the U.S., we've had a lot of fear buying. People want to own in Israel. They're not sure of where the political what-have-yous of America are going to lead, and they want to have a safety net in Israel.
Tel Aviv's cultural, culinary and leisure offerings make it a must-visit place on most people's list, leaving many tourists dreaming of a coastal lifestyle but struggling to afford it. But Zvi Shapiro says mortgages in Israel are almost record low.
There's been an easement of regulations by Bank of Israel allowing foreigners to borrow more money, allowing Israelis to leverage their properties, other properties, in order to make new purchases. We are also seeing the introduction of some new mortgage products that were not yet available to the market all of a year ago, such as fixed rates in dollars up to 20 or 25 years. And other products that really make it a lot easier for people to enter the real estate market in Israel.
So if you're making the move, you better make it quick. There is only more money to be made.